Can see what I wanna be. Come and grab some color with me. We'll paint the city red. Don't care what you said. Let's go for a ride.
Hey, chat. Happy Monday. We're late. Sorry about it. Roofers have gone home, though. So I'm here for, we'll probably want to do just a kind of more chill, shorter, it's definitely going to be shorter, practice stream. Unfortunately, the stream schedule will be slightly disrupted this week on account of aforementioned roofers. Yeah, it sounded like a damned hurricane in here when it came time to go live. And I was like, no, I'm not going to try to. And it was when they were kind of like on, not directly over me in the house in relation to the roof. So I'm like, I was kind of hoping there was going to be time I could figure out to work in Not today at least. Not today at least. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm hoping it'll be a little bit. They were doing a lot of like the cleaning work and stuff today because we're just getting it repainted, resealed. So like they're doing a lot of the scraping and power washing and things. Maybe we can do a marginally disrupted, but not heavily disrupted, like stream tomorrow at some point earlier in the day, if needed. We'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. Today it just wasn't serviceable, unfortunately. Anyhow, I do need to take a moment and make a point to thank everybody for their positive support. I should do that more often. I just noticed right before I started talking that apparently we hit 111 followers. Like I thought that was an error for a second because I thought we just broke 100 like yesterday. It felt like. So thanks everybody for your support. I really appreciate it. And all those following me in the YouTube comments and shorts as well. Anyhow, not too much gabbing today. I don't think I have that much to say. Just a brief thank you and explanation for our disrupted schedule, unfortunately. But today, I'm going to just hone my skill, honestly. This is just what I would do if I was just playing the game on my own. You know, like I don't really want to dedicate the mental effort necessarily towards actually advancing the Pantheon. I mean, I may, we'll see, but like I'm just here to just like goof off a little bit, practice speed up on some bosses, and honestly, I want to make deliberate efforts on trying to improve my play in certain places. We've talked about it already to an extent. Like I feel like downward dash and crystal stall dashing are two techniques that I don't use as much as scenarios call for them. Like I feel like I'm like not even looking at all of the right angles because like I haven't adequately adopted those into my toolkit, formed the muscle memory for them yet. So just kind of like almost forcing myself to use those a little bit more today, even maybe in scenarios where they aren't called for. Yeah. Further refining our timing on some of those, specifically Pantheon 4 bosses, of course. So that when we get a chance to return, we hopefully crush it. I don't really have high hopes of like, we're not trying to complete Pantheon 4 today, to be clear, chat. I may take one or two stabs at, we don't even know technically what the lost boss is. And I'm not looking it up. I haven't looked it up. I'm going to try to figure it out the hard way. And so, because I expect that boss will probably need their own practice stream almost, given the way they've been hyped up. Well, maybe a little less. So I do be curious. Let's get into it. 109 hours and 8 minutes. Cool. It feels like it's been a little bit longer, and I imagine most people who watch me from a YouTube perspective think it's been longer. Hold on. Sorry, my X button. I mean, honestly, it did like the sticky bit where it like kind of hung for a second when I applied pressure before it gave way to taking the input. It's feeling... Keep an eye on it. This controller may be the old one that needs replacing soon. Fortunate that they go bad. I mean, everything goes bad, right? Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. I was rambling about how much I've played. It's fine. I was just pondering... No, we don't want to do Pantheons right now. Or I have pondered, I suppose, how many of the few critics that I've had in the YouTube comments, like, do they think that I'm 1,000 hours into my gameplay or something? Or do they think that 100 hours would be a terribly large amount of time to invest before completing Pantheon 5? I don't know. Not that it really matters. Hornet. Yes. I love this fight. Always a good one to warm up on. I'm on the gameplay scenes, right? Yeah. Oh, damn. Should have, I regretted letting go. Of my, nail art, and I went to try to get it again, and it didn't go well. That's what you just saw. I screwed it up. People have been criticizing me a bit for how much I jump, and it's not an entirely unfounded criticism in some of the applications. I do it instinctively in certain respects, and there maybe is a bad habit there that needs to be broken. My nail art was almost charged. Right there in that exact moment, I actually missed my strike because I was... Damn. Jumping. So there's that to be said for it. Interesting. I wasn't actually going to be able to evade all the way to the left anyways, I think. I was going for the corner, and I think she was going to get me either way there. Sorry, we're just warming up. I think it'd be funny to actually look at what my warm-up sessions look compared to some of my old, like, locked-in bits. Oh, well, that's all kinds of wrong. First of all, Sharp Shadow wasn't up. Okay. Sorry, Chad, I'm just gonna stop that thought because it's tripping me up. Oh, I should be hitting her. It's fine. Probably could have gotten both the Cyclone, couldn't I? Back pedal. Oh. Well fought. I didn't think she was that close to KO. You know what actually would be a really fun addition to the game? If you get like an infinite health mode or a damn near... I mean, I guess that's probably what Ascended is, right? It's a little harder. Really, I just kind of like want to like sit here and spar with her for a bit. Damn. I wanted to get a little hop in there first. Well, obviously I didn't want her to jump into me. That would... Why do I do that sometimes? My brain said dash, but my fingers said spell. You know what I mean? How did I do that? No, distance isn't right there. That sucks. Overstepped. Can't... Oh no, I didn't see that one anymore. I thought the airway was clear. It is almost a little dirty trick how those colors kind of blend into the background. For some reason, like a couple times now I've actually gone to dash and it's been on cooldown. It doesn't usually happen. I'm feeling like my timing's a little off. Ah, I wanted both of them actually. And it's fun that I'm actually like trying to do such things now. Like the gameplay is slowed down for me to the state that I can actually make those types of judgment calls. Ah, it's bad. It's like time slows down. I mean, time always does feel a little relative, doesn't it? When you're having fun, it usually goes faster than when you're sad. It feels... Oh, I thought you were going a little further. Guess that's going to over-clear that. Why did I think I could walk out that distance? Dash was slow. What was I talking about? Also interesting about the time thing is... I think it kind of varies when you're the observer too. Somebody's made a comment in my YouTube videos the other day how they felt like the Radiant footage, like Radiant was like almost slower for... They didn't mean it in an accusatory way, at least I didn't feel. But it like felt slower than when they fought Radiant themselves. The Radiant, sorry. And I think I actually also get that same feeling like watching back my own footage for the editing. I feel like it's almost partly something to do with just the separation from being a participant or an active observer. Or not an active observer, an active participant versus observer. It's been a while since we fought these guys. Well, I mean, a hot minute, not that long. Oh, I was too early on that. Oh. I was trying to jump there. I'd already spent it, though. Step too far to the left. Okay, I want something better to do with this space. Especially better than that. Like, that's not better at all. I feel like I underutilized this phase. Yeah, like... What should we be doing here? It has two patterns to these. This was the second. They did both of them for us. Why would I think that would work? Does that change how I need to approach each of them? I mean, why do I feel so uncertain about whether or not I'm going to take damage going for them or how I should best approach them when they're hugging the wall like that. Ooh, that was the dash down. That is the dash down. That's not it though. Fuck me. It's not gonna be up that soon. If I do it that way though, I can't do that same pattern. Okay, what's the play here? Spends a lot of time here on one of them and a lot of time out on the edges on the other. Damn it, why do I keep trying to do that? Is the wall itself entirely clear, more or less, for both of those, though? If I just go straight for the wall... What is that? Does that do anything for me? Am I happy with that? Not that... I don't even know if it matters. I don't know if we fight these guys again. Like, they're probably not in the, like... secret pantheon. I don't. They probably don't ever use any fights for anything. So why would I do that? Like, what's that going to do for me though? Slow. I gotta be a little faster if I want. I have to tap to swing on the ascent still. I mean, obviously I could just jump and hurl magic at them. Well. Shouldn't I dashed like that? I wanted to go left. It's hers. Well, not so much on my part. I was kind of dicking around. No. No, darn it. So embarrassing. We're doing it again? Alright. Slow though. I actually just need to stay in the middle. That one, there's no safe place for on the ground level at the finish. That's why it's going to be better if you can get... Why am I not going up? Wasn't going to be up for that. I wish there was a way to make Shadow Dash come back faster. That'd be great. That would be a charm I would... That would be my favorite charm, probably. But it would also probably be broken. It'd be hard to balance, right? Feels like. Nope, man, that was greedy. I let go too soon. Okay, I have to be faster if I want to do it, though. Missed my opportunity on that, right? Can you do the assault side bits again? Guys. Damn it. I didn't want to actually kill him. Yeah, I am fine. I wanted to try to see if there's like a way to get above them during that bit. So I could start pogoing on one. Ooh, this is also fun. Actually, probably a little more fun, maybe even than the Mantis Lords, because it feels a little less scripted. Yeah, I do enjoy that fight a lot. Although, now that we're warm, I probably should move on to practicing like the Lost Kin and stuff that are going to be in Pantheon 4. I mean, it's a bit of a play day anyways. Oh! Oh, that time you thrust far, man. That's what she said. Oh, no. Stupid bugs. Have I seen him do those that fast before together? I was going to be dashing right there. That sucks. I wanted to go through him. I was just a damage slow. Those little bee guys do get a little hard to see with the death spam. Alright, well, let's see. Lost Kin. Yeah, we can start with Lost Kin, I guess. That's not the right direction for that dash. Slow on my dashing. Shadow Dash wasn't up yet for that. Sorry, chat. Talking does help. Even if I sound a little bit like an idiot repeating myself to myself. I mean, I guess it does help you guys a little bit understand, maybe, sometimes. No. I almost had that. Wait, this doesn't work, does it? Does it work? I can't keep track which bosses don't give you soul when you dream nail them. Although I had the terrifying realization that, well, unfortunately, I realized that the Hollow Knight Phase 1 doesn't give you, soul when you dream nail him after basically all of the footage that I really loved on the clear video, so I had, yeah, that wasn't timed well. Look like an idiot a little. Probably should actually use the soul, huh? Yeah, that was hasty. That was just hasty. I should have held off just a bit longer for a heal, I think. Stupid balloon. Why? I thought I was gonna have time to dash there for some reason. Okay. Thought I was gonna be clear on that, but sure. Sick. Keep wanting to... That's not going to work out well for me. keep wanting to outrace him with the dash, but Shadow Dash isn't up for it. Yeah, okay, my takeaway from that is I probably shouldn't have been trying to land that close to him. I mean, yeah, he does backsteps, right? That's not... I know knockback was fucking me there. That's not new. Damn. I didn't need a dash there. Why did I try? If I had started that heal the absolute earliest I could have, once I recognized it, like there's a pause. I'm kicking myself because I had a pause that I definitely had enough time. I just fucked it. Oh no. That would have been cool if the dash actually managed to catch both of them. That's not great. Yeah, I shouldn't have been using the spell there. I don't know why I feel like I want to. That's not... It's a repeated offense in my play that I take a hit trying to spell during this. Okay, that just has a little bit bigger of an arc than I think it does. That could get the swing off there. I was just a touch slow on that dash. I can't get through that. Oh, I was just a little slow. I was trying to use the invincibility for Descending Dark there. I actually probably should use that more. I do leverage it. You'll see it sometimes. There's a couple of shorts where I leverage the iframes of Descending Dark for an evasion, but I don't actually use it as much as I probably should. I definitely don't use it as much as I should. That was not the dash down. But I'm looking for it, actually. Dang it. Oh, he backstepped. I actually don't think I saw it because I was passing him by. No, I was going to Descending Dark there, but did I have the soul actually? It was close if I did. do think I enjoy the fight, like the design of him. At first, I think I'm going to say I didn't. It's growing on me. Should have gone for that second pogo. That's way too far away for a dash through there. Oh, and I'm gonna heal there, please. You guys didn't see it probably. I did start to focus there for a half second. It wasn't half a second, it was a lot less than that actually, but that's probably the category of it's better to be lucky than smart right there. Oh. And this is what we're doing today, chat. Sorry if it's not, peak entertainment. This one's actually more for me. I've actually yet to broadcast, or not to play any of the game Hollow Knight that's not been broadcast. And so I wasn't ready to break that record. Chances are I will eventually. If I need to for, I don't know, Pantheon 5 or something. The journey has been well documented, at least. But, yeah, we're just here for me today. And this is, hopefully somewhat useful. That was not where it was at. Yeah, I should have. Oh, I was going to say I should have canceled that. I actually shouldn't have bothered hitting that balloon with the sword if I was going to. The nail. If I was going to bother to putting Sharp Shadow on cooldown right after. God, it took so much longer to express that thought than to have it. That's the problem. That's the challenge, chat. Gotta figure out how to get good about that. Because I naturally, I think, have a problem where my thoughts... I struggle to express my thoughts quickly enough. Or I feel like I do. And that's why I end up talking fast. I notice it in the footage when I go to caption. That I probably do talk a lot faster than I feel I do even. Why did... And in part I think that's actually just, my natural tendency. I don't know if this is, actually I kind of think it isn't normal for most people, but the thoughts don't always come sequentially to me. They kind of, they don't come in the order necessarily that is best to orate them. Which does make it difficult sometimes to try and, I think it leads to me trying to put through all of the thoughts at once. Which obviously doesn't work. It especially doesn't work in a streaming context. So, We'll get good about that. What are you doing, my man? Dang. Dang. Not only did I miss him, he got me. Well, isn't that a tragedy? That balloon was a hero to his friends, though. Okay, yeah, let's run back to Lost Kin maybe once, maybe twice more, and then I'm gonna take a short break. And then we'll probably come back to some failed champion practice. Part of it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Part of this is just... or who I'm fighting, I mean to say. This is me getting my, whatever, 1,000 hours for the pilot's license type of thing. The muscle memory, the rote repetition helping, being formed slowly by... Why would I do that? And why would I dash so slow there? Why would I walk back? Why would I try to jump into him? We got jet. It's all going wrong. Dash was slow there, though. Wow, those iframes actually last a lot longer than I'd think they do. I didn't need to jump there. I think that was just lucky on his part. Or unlucky on ours. Can I take the mask? Yeah, 2 even. Nice. Up. Up. Almost didn't have him. Didn't have him. No, I did actually avoid him for... I basically did it an evade, but that was slow. I ended up in his hurt box at the end of the evade, so that doesn't actually work out well. That's not the dash direction. I'm seeing the healing spots a lot easier now, though. Like a lot easier. Like I said, chat, the time is slowing down. Slow-mo. It's like bullet time. But just for me. Alright, actually, well, there's no reason to sit on a bench. I'm gonna go. I need to use the restroom, chat. Take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm gonna swap it up, and we'll do some failed champion probably. He's in Pantheon 4. Definitely need him down like that. See you soon.
I was checking out pictures of us. I never realized what I have lost. Now I know it and it is so insane. treated this like a game. You were my help when no one else were there to share affection. So let's try again. I'll go anywhere. Just send me your location to bring back when we were more than happy. Jokes and laughing, trust and laughing, yeah. And we were storm and fire, both one body, more than happy, yeah. I think we can rescue this. Just put the love first and taking the risk. Cause you're what I need and I'm what you need. You get my heart feel, you get my heart feel. Let's try again. Send me your location. Bring back when we were more than happy. Jokes and laughing, trust and laughing, yeah. And we were storm and fire, both one body, more than happy, yeah.
As far as I can go, rest assured the wind will lead me far from home. Let's sail this world, the water beneath me is so clear,
Raid.
is so pristine.
Scotty, not a raid. There we are. There I am. Thank you so much for the raid, Scotty. Welcome, welcome, Scotty Raiders. Hope you all are doing well. Here at a little bit of an off hour for myself today. Have roofers redoing the roof. I mean, with repainting it and stuff, but they gotta clean and whatnot, so it's like a multi-day effort, and they disrupted our stream schedule today, unfortunately. So I'm just here for some practice, actually. Playing Hollow Knight. We are in God Home, just chewing on, well, the gods. So stick around and have some fun if you enjoy that type of gameplay. Just getting back with some coffee. Still cooling though. Thank you for the raid, Scotty. I see in the chat that it looks like you probably headed out already, but if you catch the VOD later, much appreciated. So where we are, chat. And for Scotty and I viewers, I guess we can give you a quick intro, like just a very, very quick intro into the game. If you, it's sure. I didn't mean to actually start this, but why not? The platformer If you haven't played it, it's been around for about a decade. It's actually got a lot of praise, and it's a fantastic title. In my opinion, and many people's opinion, naturally. It's gotten a lot of acclaim and praise, and I can see why. It's very artistic, but very challenging. It's got different levels of challenging, actually. Like, you can get a lot of satisfaction out of the game, even if you're not, like, a really Twitch reflexes hardcore gamer. Did he just crit me? Did I do Ascended? Oh. Well, then we might not finish this. But anyways, great title, love it. We're close to, we are in endgame actually, not close to endgame. We are in endgame. This is actually expansion content insofar as the Hall of the Gods was added in the Pantheon as part of some of the DLC post. I was hoping that would work out well for me. Post-original release. The Hall of Gods, where actually basically all of the bosses of the games can be replayed. Didn't want to unstun him there. That's unfortunate, actually. That's really unfortunate. Over my head? Yes. It's nice how that works out a lot. Kind of gambled and won there. So yeah, part of that God home is the Hall of Gods, where we're currently facing off against the bosses that we've encountered throughout the game, but also is the Pantheon. It's a basically gauntlet game. Yeah, that had to have been the Ascended version of him. I don't think that Primal Aspids spawn in the default version. That's cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually start that combat, but once I was there, you know? God Home. I was just going to show it to you briefly. This is part of the DLC, God Home. If you've not made it there, found through the junk pit. And it has pantheons, which are gauntlets of 6 or 7. I can't remember. Want to say 6, but I think it's probably actually 7 bosses in a row. You just chain them together. There's one healing break, one respite in the middle of it. Well, actually, not even in the middle. It's almost towards the end. And they're like tough bosses too. So it's kind of it's just a challenge mode basically to the game. And that's what we're working on stream right now. Pantheon 4 is quite the challenge. And so today, with some of my time, I'm just practicing, you know, putting in the reps. They say you need to do, 10,000 hours to becoming an expert at a thing? I don't know, you got 10,000, but we can put in a bit more. Good to see you, Han. Hope you're doing well. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for the failed champ. So all of these silhouettes are the silhouettes of bosses in the game. And I just love this addition to the game where you can just rapidly iterate on a boss. I must have passed him. Obviously, I'm at the end. I just space cadetted it because I'm too busy thinking about talking to chat, is all. Or who am I not to... No, he's not here at the end. I know that. He's got to be down the first floor, and I missed him. Probably at the start, right? He's one of the first bosses. Yeah, he's right there. Good. Womp. So this is one of the bosses that's in the Pantheon 4, our current target. I think he's second to last in the chain. Don't quote me on that. And we've beaten him before. This boss isn't one we haven't been able to clear, but in the Pantheon, I mean, first you're rarely going to come into him with full health, and second of all, you want to leave him with as close to full health as you can manage. You need to obviously do it as flawlessly because it's one in the series, right? So this is practice. That's not what I actually wanted to do there, so. And my dash was slow. But what I'm doing in part, Chad, is actually just pushing the boundaries a bit, experimenting with my play, seeing what things I can do that I didn't think I could maybe. So I take a lot of stupid damage right now. And if what you are really here is to watch me crush bosses, then unfortunately, you picked a bad time. But you can drop a follow and come back and we'll be crushing bosses very soon. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Grixis Later. Sorry I missed that. Oh, why would I not go the other way? That's so dumb. The trick with this guy is that he doesn't actually give you any soul himself. Not that is too big of a problem for the way I actually tend to play. I use my sword a lot more than most people do. I need to get the hell out of here, don't I? At least that's the expectation I have from some of the comments that I have from my YouTube shorts, which excellent time to mention, I guess, that we have a YouTube channel. I make shorts that are, highlights from the streams, basically. Let's take a mask or two, huh? Get one nail art, or not nail art, dream nail, and pop him a couple times, huh? Kind of what's happening for me right now, chat, is time is slowing down. Damn. That's what the repetition's giving me. Yeah, I was thinking maybe he was actually dead. It's a fun thing, at least for me, about fighting games. When the fights start to click, it's like time slows down. You can visually parse everything and actually almost take a beat and think about moment to moment. That was greedy. Again, greedy. It's fine. Yeah, I was going to miss that opportunity for damage. I think you actually do want to make sure you get damage in on him in that phase because it forces a transition, which is useful to us. Gotta go through him faster if I want to do that. See, here he's going to come out, and I actually should have popped him once right there, but then he does this phase. We can get some free damage in. Basically free. It wasn't going to work out well either way, but I don't think that approach is bad. He had too many... He had like 3 boulders, right, falling on the other side of him. So if I had been able to push through him, I was going to take the damage. But, I'm curious. Dang it. That would have worked. I think I backstepped. I needed to dash in. Yes, by the way, if anybody in Scotty's chat does know this game, you may also be aware of a particular permanent stun that can be inflicted on this boss during his stagger. I am deliberately not using it. I personally am of the opinion that it's probably unintended game design. Damn, that was stupid. It doesn't feel that fun, to be honest. I'm just mostly pretending it's not there. Unless somebody can, if somebody in chat can actually point to me where a statement by Team Cherry where they feel it is intentional game design, I would love to see that. I've looked. I didn't look hard, but I did look. Damn. Again, that second hit was so greedy. That's better. I also just don't think it's necessary, right? Ah! Should have only used one spell. My dash wasn't up. I think he's dead. He's not dead. Okay. I'm dead. I didn't think I would... I know. I broke his stun, his stagger, while I was in his hurt box. That's not a great idea. Generally speaking. There's I'm partly playing around with, I think, there's a very small gap, damn, where you can stand, I believe, under some of these slams. I actually have it lined up in one of the videos, I think accidentally, where you can actually just, damn, that wasn't it. Maybe it's not on the slam even, or the jumping slam, because each of these attacks are different. But you can stand in between his hurt box, not like that, and not like that, and the hammer's descent. And so, like, you actually don't even have to have an invincibility frames. You just, it's a safe space. It's really tight. It may be too tight to be practical. But I kind of would love it if I could get a handle on it. Ah, would be so sick. Oh, that falling debris. Yeah, that's not the play. I love how often he just pretty consistently jumps over me there. Like that. Like that's really safe actually. That I need to get out though. No. I want to see about. I don't know. I feel like there's a timing there. Every time I do it, I feel like I'm crazy, though. Some part of my intuition feels like there's a time there. A little window for a great slash. He dies kind of slow, actually. And we go again. Thought I had that. Oh no, that was just bad. Thought I had that falling rock actually. Pretty sure these do. I mean, it looks like they do damage to him, so I'm gonna just presume that they do. I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, they don't when they fall on his head, obviously. Well, that'd be pretty cool if they did. No, actually, it wouldn't. It'd be awful. Beat the boss just by evading him long enough. Why did I? No. Just wasn't feeling it, that one. It's alright. Sometimes you're just not feeling it, chat. It's alright. No. That's gonna work out if I didn't have Shadow Dash up. I need to ascend faster somehow. Also, already forgotten that I'm supposed to be using my C dash stall. Stall. You're not supposed to complete. I'm not supposed to let it complete. That's the whole point of the... Damn. No. I saw that boulder like a couple frames before it hit my head. I missed it. Still think it's a little bit dirty trick with the color of this arena. That didn't work out great. I just realized I didn't do enough damage to transition him. One? Damn. Why am I missing that some of the time? Sometimes I pull that off well, sometimes I don't. I can get a hit in there for sure. Obviously, I just did. Can't do that reliably, though. Why do I feel like I can, even? Doesn't look like you should be able to, right? Still, we're getting better. Better every time. Again. Like, just no. I swear to God, like I felt like I saw the space for it though. Can't two-hit there. Why do I keep trying? Two-hit there. So chat, anybody have any interesting happen to him today? Oh, damn. Or any big plans for this weekend, maybe? Don't have to share if you don't want. That was dumb. I need to GTFO there. The hit was fine, I think, but I went for a second poke, and that was just bad. It was just greedy. No, wrong dash. That's... Bye. I didn't see you there. Oh. Sophia has joined the call, chat. Come in. Okay. Okay. It's fine. For anybody in chat who's new, this is my kitty, Sophia. Say hi, chat. I think she's pretty tired of me doing that by now, but she'll keep putting up with it. Mostly you just see her poke her head up every once in a while. She'll hopefully just settle down and sit there as a passenger. That's what she usually does. Every once in a while, though, we be fussy. Is that not true? Is today this day? No, you can't. I need the cord. All right, settle down. Settle down. Oh no. Both cats are here. Except they don't get along, chat. Not. I mean, they're better. There's a while actually where we had to have a baby gate in the hallway, basically to separate them. Because for some reason Sophia never really took to. Why do I keep thinking I could just be lazy with that? Just start me over, man. I don't know why. So we were hoping, of course, Sophia was here first for a long, long time, like a decade. And I was hoping she would basically adopt Dilly, that she'd love the company, but no, didn't care for her, didn't like the threat, I guess, to her father's affection, or I don't know. Either way, and as Tilly got big enough to actually, I think, start making Sophia nervous, because she's an older girl, Sophia, she started actually getting a little snippy, and so we had to keep separated, but they've mellowed out finally. It did take like 6 months, I think, though. That's bad. Why would I do that? I was way too far away for that. Sorry, chat. I'm only kind of half-heartedly playing on this one. I wanted that mask, man. Something I could just, yeah, there's actually not enough walk speed there. Or I don't have enough walk speed. That's what I was testing right there. I need to dash. No. I want to see about getting behind him on that last one. I think that was just mostly unfortunate, to be honest with you. That little rock that came down right on this butt. Right where I was standing. Alright, I'll try now. Dang. I'll actually take the soul. Dang it. Slow. Slow again. Turn these into mask. Try to collect one. Ah, I can't go for 2 hits there. He's fat. So I have a muscle memory about a double dash that works really well for a lot of the boss models and works well for him some of the time. But oops. I have to be more careful when I use it with him because since he's so big, if I was far away from him, then like I'll end up in his box model on the other side of it. Like there, would have definitely dashed into him had I followed my normal routine. Why do I keep trying to walk there? I know why, actually. Because if I had dashed, I would be farther away from him when he landed. And I wanted to like be standing right next to him, actually, when he landed. And I was like that, basically. Or that. He's dead, essentially, I think. Yeah. In the Pantheon, we would have wanted to still focus some soul out of him, probably. We should also probably do some of the others that are in Pantheon 4. I don't know that I really feel the need to practice No Eyes, really. I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't... You hear me say a lot of times how much I love the designs of fights. I mean, the design, I suppose, is fine. Like, it should exist. I just don't like playing it. Fuck. Like, it's just repetitive. No, that's not great. It's fortunate that the Great Slash has such a big back end. Why I was so far away from him? Why would I think that I could... that I could get to? Still get some blood. Damn. There's just consistently this wider arc to that swing than my brain will allow for. Because I repeatedly keep feeling like I'm gonna be safe, and I'm clearly not. Like, if I don't disagree that I got hit, I just feel like right beforehand, if you were to ask me, am I gonna be safe for this? I would say yeah. And then after the hammer comes through my face, I'm like, nope, definitely not safe for that. I'm slow on my dash. It's unfortunate. Are you dead? No. Still room for improvement, though. Always room for improvement, chat. Always. All about room for improvement. Well, we're not about room for improvement. We're about making improvement. And the fact that there's always room for it. It's alright. Don't mind me. After some portion of my brain power gets dedicated to fighting, I become more and more an idiot. take the masks instead of popping in a damage. Good. I was worried I was too far from him. I feel like there's almost enough time actually to get that in. Like it's super tight, but I feel like there's actually almost enough time. Maybe I'm crazy. Yep. Yep. Can you chill with the... Thanks. Bye, Sophia. Shit. No! That's all that was gonna happen too. It's so unfortunate. He's dead. Pretty sure. I feel like I should call it out for Scotty's chat just because Scotty's so damn wholesome. But, for the record, this is not an advertisement for vaping. If you were to ask me if you should start, I would say no. I came by the habit honestly, in that I'm replacing a very old smoking habit with it. So it's harm reduction. Let's fight. But anyways, TLDR is expensive as shit. Probably if you haven't started, don't. Let's do another Lost Kin really quick, actually. No, nobody from Scotty's stream was here when we were doing Lost Kin before. Give him a change of pace. This one is also in Pantheon 4. Okay. Oh, this one gives us soul. So that's kind of fun. This one actually has for a lot of interesting dynamic motion because of these little balloon buddies. Who I absolutely despised at first, to be fair. Missed him. He got me. Ooh, double hit. But knocked him out of the stun. That's unfortunate. We've made improvements to him as well. I mean, we've made improvements to everything, to be fair, chat, because we started, this is a blind playthrough, so. If you go back and watch the VODs, you can watch us and watch me. It's not us. It's a me in my full noobish glory. I'm sure from many people's perspective, I still am. Noob. Starting to get the hang of it though. We definitely don't. I definitely do not play the same way a lot of people do though. In my YouTube shorts, we make YouTube shorts. I think we mentioned that already. I mentioned that already. That wasn't work out well. One of the most frequent commentary is just basically about how distinctive my nail art usage is. And or how I should be a mage build, I guess. Apparently, it's better. Damn. Oh. I'm just having fun. That was all wrong. Likewise. Wait, can I get soul off you? Well, not if I'm not slow about it, I guess. Can't remember if this one I can get soul off of or not, chat. I guess the problem is usually I want to be recovering when he's stunned in Pantheon, right? So I guess it doesn't matter that much, but... No. Ew. I actually wanted that to be a cyclone. Darn. At least it was a trade. Oh, sure. Honestly, I was looking for a stagger so that I could get a heal in, but killing him... Ironically, killing him doesn't work necessarily if... Wait, who's after... No Eyes? Alright, that's fine. Like, you're always going to be able to heal at the start of No Eyes, I think. So in the Pantheon, just pushing through the transition will be fine. There are some bosses where I've preferred to avoid killing them for a moment so they can... recover. Why did I feel like it charged so slow? Sorry, chat, I'm in my head at the moment. That's not gonna work out. Does that happen to anybody in chat? Start thinking too hard about something completely else and you just lose your focus? Sure it does. I was hoping I went a little higher. I actually wanted to poke off of him. Missed him. Oh no, he did not miss me though. I unstun this one the most by accident. I don't know why. I mean, I should have probably healed. In that stagger. I don't know why I was thinking I was just gonna like plow on through until I killed him. Awesome. What just happened there? So every once in a while, I use magic instead of dashing. Not much anymore. And what just happened there was a double KO. Because I used magic instead of... You know what? That was a perfectly good Abyssal Shriek opportunity. Why did I not use it? There is also room for improvement. Why am I not using that spell more? So I like being above... Feel better above. That's why I jump so much. Damn. I would have sworn up and down I was facing the other direction. Well, this time I had enough masks that it wasn't a trade. Who else is in? It's a shorter stream today, chat. Because the roofers. I think I told Sky's chat when they got here about that too, so it is well enough understood. Day's been thrown on a walk. That's not great. Again, with the directionality thing. But I'm going to run down a couple more bosses for a little bit. The Enraged Guardian is actually one of the first in the series for Pantheon 4. His HP pool is not terribly large, but damn. He always hits like a truck. Plus he has all these lasers going on. Why do I keep doing that? Do I got a stick drift thing going on here? It's been right every time. I feel like I should be facing left. And then when I execute, I'm actually facing right. Oh, keep an eye on it. Unfortunately, the sticks do start to drift eventually. Seems to be a problem that they have Been unable to fix. Okay, I cannot extend that there. Slow. God damn it. I'm embarrassed. Can you just... Actually, yeah. Let's just start it over so we can pretend that didn't happen. I jumped into the arena, chat. After all the other crap. Oh, why did I go for the second hit? Why am I doing this? I think I'm getting tired. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm getting tired. Which is okay. We weren't going to be here for... That's part of the reason why it's a shorter stream, chat. A little more energy earlier in the day. No, I can't dash through him that fast. Nope. Can't extend that. But part of the reason just to practice these same bosses anyways is that there's that subconscious rhythm, right? That you start to form. I want to make sure I keep it fresh for these 5 bosses in particular. Why did I dash there? Why did I not dash there? Jesus Christ. Big and silly errors. Sophia has decided she wants to return, I believe. Just distracting me. Are you good on the box? She has a box next to the chair. I had put up. I'd put the box next to the chair so that hopefully she would use it instead of bothering me sometimes. And she might be using it. All right, let's actually focus. Nope. Can't go through him here. Shadow Dash got me. Or Sharp Shadow, I mean. That extra little distance. It's too slow on the DD. I do need to practice using Descending Dark more for evasion as well. I can't practice using Crystal Dash Stall in this arena, right? I guess, I mean, what would I possibly need to do it for here, though? Shit. I was there early there, I think. That jump was needed. Thought I was far enough away. That's why you saw me pull back a little bit, but still needed more. This is what the practice is for, though. I thought I did extend it. I didn't want to extend it, but my muscle memory did it for me. You know, I almost wish I could speed up some of these animations. It's probably asking too much, though. No. Up. Slow. No. Actually, kind of thought he was gonna be dead. Alright, who's next? Who else? Who else? I guess we should do No Eyes once or twice, right? Where is No Eyes on the top row? You, right? Yep. Although, unfortunately, practicing No Eyes means basically practicing more thumb work. Because... okay. I was going to say, because Great Slash is kind of the order of the day here. As I used 2 Cyclones in a row. Admittedly, accidentally. Try to figure out if that's me being tired or my controller stick drift that I was talking about earlier. That's me being tired. Also. Nope. Oh, come on. Just let me sit here in exasperation for a moment, will you guys? Actually, you know what I could practice in this arena is... I could practice utilizing the arena more, right? Like, I treat this as Dead Space, but I can totally pogo there if needed. Bad. Fuck. I was slow on my dash. Okay, that's just me standing like an idiot in the middle of the room. Don't ask me what the word was supposed to be. in the middle of the Rebellion. I don't know what I was going for there. In the middle of the way. In the path of pain. Yeah, that was obviously going to happen. No, actually that was going to be in the way of the hurt there. Just 1 or 2 more runs, chat, and then we'll probably be calling it. I definitely am getting tired, unfortunately. But it's been great having y'all here. We got some progress, some good progress done today. Last hit was greedy. I just need to dash out of there. Oh, okay. That was going to work, actually. I'm not using this wall enough. That would have been a solid spot for it if I had not gotten tagged by that newcomer ghost. But that is, I guess, a danger of the wall, so that's something to keep in mind. Nope. Didn't see you there. I actually was going to probably get tagged by her hurt box if she hadn't left, so that wasn't the best strategy, but... There are definitely spots. I felt like that was going to be one of them. It probably is a little narrow. But there's spots where going up this wall is easier than around her. Based on wherever she positions herself. Damn it. No. Like there. Obviously better to go up her left on the left than on the right. I mean, she definitely isn't my favorite fight. Just because of the repetition. It's very repetitive, right? But it is still good to practice. Damn. No. I was on a roll. That I'd have enough time. All right. I'm going to roll back her one more time, and then who else is left in Pantheon 5 that I haven't touched yet? We did Lost Can, we did Failed champion. Did the Enraged Guardian. Obviously, we've done Noah's. Who am I missing? Oh, the Trader Lord. Sure. No. That'll do. Alright, let's run down one or two Trader Lords. He's downstairs, right? Yes. Although this one was actually quite a challenge. The first time I faced him. Not so much anymore. He's actually very patterned. Ooh. I was far away from that. Oh, I thought he was not going over for the dash. He's kind of fast, and he hits like a truck. So he took a bit to learn, especially because he's a decent distance from his nearest bench, actually. And I learned him in story. So he actually took us a bit. But now, like, his moveset is pretty limited. Was Shadow Dash really not up there? Okay. I'm sure it's obvious when I go back and look at the footage. I just didn't realize I put it on cooldown. I keep forgetting to figure out. I don't know, part of it's like a bow almost. Feels weird to interrupt, but probably should figure out at least what the technique is that people have been talking about with respect to the roar. Damn it. I didn't think I was gonna get out of there in time. Oh, no damage? Let's go. No damage taken. Flawless. Hell yeah. I think I've probably done too many YouTube shorts with him already, unfortunately, for that to be used. We'll mark it. Maybe it was good, I don't know. I don't know where I should be with respect to like how many shorts I can have of a single boss, you know what I'm saying, before it's like milking it. Damn, I thought I was charged. That was, yes, I put it on cooldown moving away and forgot about it almost. Certainly not infinite, right? Like, people would eventually get frustrated with me for uploading too many of the same shorts, so I can't. But some of this combat is, at least feels diverse. It feels distinct. It feels like I'm doing it better than I did when I did those shorts. Partly because, like, I feel like I'm understanding the fight better. You know? Somebody made the, actually I haven't gone back to see if they made a follow-up reply. Somebody made a comment on one of my Trader Lord YouTube shorts. What was it? It was, Trader Lord is easy, bruh. Okay. I mean, like, I don't actually disagree at this point. It's just, first of all, not all difficulty is the same for all people. That was not smart. For one. But also, like, people are at different places in their learning journey. There's no reason to shit on people for where they are. But I also didn't make any assertions as to the difficulty in the content, which was my reply. Like, I didn't say it was difficult, to be fair. I was just saying, here's a fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was Shadow Dash wasn't up there, or else that would have worked. Why would I do that? What part of my brain? There's no nail art that does down. Why would I come down on his head? No, okay, I'm just goofing off now, Jesus. I was sitting there thinking about why I spent like about a second walking away from one of those energy waves, waiting for my Shadow Dash to come back up, and it had already come back up. Which in itself isn't that weird. But for some reason my brain locked up on it. Damn it. Yeah, I don't see it though. Somebody else implied that you could use sword arts with Trader Lord, and I definitely don't see that. Really? Why do I keep thinking like there's going to be an like something in my brain feels like that wave is one directional and like there's going to be a safe space on the other side of it. Obviously that's not true. I'm not contending it's true. It's just like in the moment, brain says safe there. Why? Why, chat? Why? I don't know. Hey, we haven't dropped any frames yet today, though. That's cool. been a good day for the network. That was not far enough. Surely I fight him at some point. Or, I think it's a her. I think somebody in my chat, my comments told me it's a her, because I addressed them at some point as a sir, I think. Am I missing somebody from the Pantheon 5? We're going to call it a stream here in a second, chat. Is there anybody else I wanted to hit before we call it for the day? Is Soul Tyrant? Soul Tyrant's not in 4, is it? Why do I feel... No, this isn't... Alright, tell you what. We will wrap up really quick with some of the Nail Masters. Give you guys one or two of these before we call it a stream. Partly just because I love them. Oh, I couldn't get under there. Again. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Why would I think I could get a cheeky hit in? Nope. Oh, I'm so lucky I stunned him there. He doesn't stay stunned for long, though. Did I never try dream nailing him, really? Can I actually evade that purely through dash, I wonder? It almost feels like the timing lines up. I wasn't committing to it there. So I was... Would that be worth? Even if it could. Feels high risk, low reward. Maybe though. Was I early? Cheeky bastard. I don't think Shadow Dash was up. It's a common refrain. Okay, yeah, it totally did. Is that because I was at the far end of it? Because it definitely tapers. Visually. Right? The yellow... Well, I definitely was at the tapered edge that time, and... So maybe it is just pure timing. I guess I think I actually have... I missed it there. I think I actually have a short where I do evade it, now that I'm thinking about it. Via dash only. No! Why do I keep going too far there?
Bum. finnen.
I've developed a fondness on the reds for trying to walk into the space basically between where he's going to land. Oh, I fucked it there. And the close most red. That was Shadow Dash, no. Here. Life. Didn't see her doing Yellow Man. I'm tired. I'm missing something. Insofar as, I mean, I'm missing. Why do I like doing that? Why? There's an intuition on. Usually I dash. Also. Because that doesn't seem like a safe space to actually be. Jesus. Getting a little tired, chat. Yeah, see, that's not a safe space to be. Why did I think it was? What? I don't know. Bad. I'm dead, yeah. I should probably just call it quits right now, but part of me wants just to poke at a couple things first. I'm definitely tired, chat. I'm definitely getting sloppy. Was I just mistaken and I actually don't like the one that I was describing verbally? I prefer the one next to it, between the two. Yeah. I feel like there's been a time where I snuck into that space, though. That wasn't gonna get far enough away. No. Maybe it's when I'm traversing. That's probably it. I evade because it's his body that's the problem, right? When he's coming down. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to explain myself. Just because I think I can do it intelligently at this point, to be honest. Making everything worse. Better if I just focus on the play. Shouldn't have gone for two. There, that's what I want. That's what I want. Why was I thinking I wanted something else? It's horribly disrespectful. I just bowed away from him. Yeah, so I don't know why my brain confused two patterns. The pattern I actually want is to step in between those two red splotches and then step in after them, like that. That's the pattern that I've developed a fondness for. Fuck. I want to get on the other side of that one. He always seems to roll away, actually, with pink. I should be healing now, by the way. Kind of just ready to reset, though. So I don't know why I'm still fighting. Fine, I'll heal. Damn. Really? Yeah. I mean, visually, it definitely didn't get clear of it. It's probably just not practical to try. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's do some slide real quick. And that wasn't obviously, none of that was really clean, Sheo, unfortunately, but we don't have much time left in the stream. And it's not going to get much cleaner. Probably today. Wasn't up. Damn it. Pretty sure that's the only consistent opportunity you have for healing and Sly. Damn. Well. And here. Oh, and he's staggered. He's so damn fast. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it still. Too fast. Come on. Too fast again. Fuck me. Tired jet. A little bit. I showed that wall who's boss though. That's unfortunate. Damn. Did I hurt him? Apparently my shadow dash must have hurt him. I thought I dashed away from him though. In that stagger, because I definitely didn't have time to take two masks. Slow. I do enjoy the Sly fight a lot, though. Sly, and all the Nail Masters are fantastic. The design of them. I've said it before, though, so I should stop saying it. All right, one more of him. Then I'll run Oromato once or twice, and then we'll go Hall of String. That was early. And phase 2. Now, wrong direction. Too fast. Again, slow. Wanted to make it intense, chat. All right, Oromato, I challenge thee. Yes, sir. It's way too early. He's slower than Sly, I'm pretty sure. So after I transition from one to the other, I usually screw him up. Damn. I dashed slow there. I misjudged that distance. I wanted to pop him after he slammed down. He was almost done. Too close. Again, too close. I don't want this to be the last run, chat. But he doesn't crit, unfortunately. Alright. Let's make the last one a good one. Slow on my dash. Can't come in that slow. Yes. Oh. Oh. It's going up, right? Yeah. Hell yes. Put me house is done. I broadly miscalculated his damage. Or his health, rather. How much damage I had placed on him. We can do one more. Right? One more. One more. We can do one more, chat. I love fighting these guys so much. Damn. I want to try actually changing my tactic on that a little. Really? Alright, fair enough. I think instead of going away from him, I want to go over him, following my riposte, as it were. Looking at the wrong one again. Oh, I was just a smidge fast there. That's not a great idea. I don't know what I was thinking there. Like, I started charging a sword art, changed my mind, decided it was stupid to have changed my mind, started charging the sword art again, and then went in to release it as though I had never done... I'm too far from that. Okay, that's too close. I said I wanted to try going over this. I needed not to extend that. I also need to get the hell out of dodge. What am I doing here? Shit. Why did I hope you were going to be going up, sir? Of course you weren't going up. Shit. Barely had time for that. Not the best one to leave off on, but it's a victory, so we'll take it, I guess. There was definitely a little sloppy there in the middle. But that's all right, chat. Like we said. Like I said, sorry. Maybe it's better if I just stop correcting myself. I say we a lot of times because I'm trying to be inclusive. And I mean it in like the context of the stream, right? We, the stream. We on stream did X. But sometimes I say it very clearly when I is the correct. And so it's giving like the kind of either royal we vibe or the I'm nutso vibe. Neither of those are what we're looking for. What I'm looking for. What the channel's looking for. So that's fair. But that's what that's about. I'm tired. It's showing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you again, Scotty, for the raid. As always. Stream schedule this week is gonna be up in the air a little bit. I'm still gonna try to do a stream tomorrow, chat. Roofers will still be here tomorrow, so I don't know. I think it's gonna depend. Like, I think it'll be probably okay when they go to just paint. That's my hope. It's like, yeah, it'll be inconvenient to have the. This actually isn't our playlist, is it? That it'll be just okay for them to walk around up there more or less. As long as they're not doing like all the scraping and the power washing and stuff, which they were doing today. That's my hope. And so that we can maybe do a close to normal schedule stream at least tomorrow. But maybe not, no promises. That's what all that yammering's about. You will see me again this week. Promise that. Almost certainly you will see me tomorrow. Not 100%, but it's damn close. So just bear with me a little bit on the timing. I try to keep it consistent, but what you gonna do? All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much, chat. Have a good one. Bye now.